Hey everyone, Stormy here, and welcome back to Minecraft Visor Hardcore Episode 3. Last episode, we fought off the Hordes of Darkness, built our desert cabin, and even did some fishing. Now that we have a safe place to sleep, let's get started moving our base indoors. Hope you enjoy the show. We're going to start on this episode with getting the inside of the base set up. So, all this stuff inside. Stuff first here. Grab this. Here. Nice. And grab that. This corner. Alright, and then the rest of this wall is for chests, so we'll get started. With two new ones. Go. Moving everything in. There we go. I think this is the stone chest, so stone and other stone-like items. There we go. A little bit more space. Let's make two more. And this will be the wood items chest, so that can go in there. Alright, let's go and... Okay, so we've got chest, crafting table, furnaces, bed. We've got the whole thing set up inside. And now for some reason, I spend about half of the recording time trying to move around bindings in the VR settings menu in order to be able to shift-click items into the chest quicker with a face button, and then toggle off crouching by clicking the left joystick. This takes way longer than I thought it actually did in-game. Like, no joke, this is 600% speed, and this montage is still so long that I have to cut it in several places just so that it's a normal montage length. It's ridiculous. Okay, there we go. So basically what I was mumbling to myself there was that I got shift clicking to be the X button on your left touch controller and clicking with the trigger on the right touch controller. So I could mouse over an item with the right touch controller, hold down the X button on my left, and then click the trigger on the right to shift click it into a box, which was fantastic. It just took a long time to get there. Now I've got to figure out how to crouch with the left joystick. So up until this point, I haven't been able to use crouch because it's bound to a key that is not being mapped to my controllers. So during this part of the montage, I fixed that. The reason it takes me so long to get crouch working is because I had two actions set to the same keyboard key, and Visor/Minecraft didn't know what to do with those actions. So once I realized what had happened, I went in, changed both actions to be on a separate key, and then it fixed the problem. Should be a top. There we go. Okay, so it just wasn't working because something else was taking it out, which They're not even controls for the same game mode, so that shouldn't be an issue, but whatever. Okay, so now we can sneak with this one. We're always going to be sprinting, so nothing I can really do about that. And then if I'm going to a storage container, go bing, 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 bing. Please disregard my silly words moving items into chests. Now that all that's taken care of, we can actually get rid of this. And I guess we're going to put that there. Okay, so we have a materials container. Container? What is a container? A container? I got no idea, bud. You tell me. Anyway, I spent a few minutes moving items around and setting up the rest of my chests, and then I grab some supplies and we start decorating the outside of the house. I don't even know if I can plant it here. I decide I'd like to build a tiny farm wrapping all the way around the outside of my house, so I dig out a little ravine to fill back up with dirt. In my dirt. Okay. And once again, we see the flaw in location. I'm making a dirt farm with no dirt in a place where there is no dirt. So back to go get more dirt. Alright, nearly enough music playing now. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to go inside and throw. And of course, now that we've got all that dirt around our house, we need something to till it into usable farmland. So let's go make a hoe. Oh yeah, right. Desert. I guess I do need some water, don't I? To go down here, and then sleep, go find more iron, make a bucket, and then here, that's where I like to put one right there in the wall, put some water blocks so that the farmland around the house stays. So the sun rises, we go grab our food off the campfire, and then it's time to go find some iron, and we actually find it pretty quick. So back on upstairs to make our bucket. And now our fresh, watered farmland is just one hop over to the ocean away. Nobody's the wiser, but this. Hopefully most of that will stay. Okay, maybe 2 quick hops to the ocean away. Now that we've got water, and I know my farmland will actually stay as farmland, I decide to start hoeing the dirt and relocating this azalea bush. And of course, right after my house was finished and I was just getting ready to start planting seeds and taking down all the temporary blocks off the side of my house, disaster strikes! Hello. Where did you three come from? So this is the first time I've encountered pillagers in hardcore, and knowing how hard skeletons hurt when there's one or two nearby, and seeing that they all have crossbows, my brain kind of shuts off and doesn't immediately think to run inside and hide. Freaking pillagers at my house.
What the fuck?
So I've been playing Minecraft for a very long time, but my brother told me I probably should have started this fight with the axe. Back when I used to play all the time, I don't think you could even use the axe in combat, so I'm obviously out of date. Anyway. And just like that, 3 episodes of progression reset in an instant. Man, I hate pillagers. Well, that's the end of this world, and that's the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, but I will be starting a new run in episode 4, so I hope you come back ready for a brand new world. Until next time, I'll see you in Minecraft.